After Opie and Anthony Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
Jim Breuer, welcome.
How are you, Sam?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Good. You enjoying your breakfast?
I am.
You enjoying this morning? It's a great day, isn't it?
It is a great day.
I try to be a lot more positive in here than those guys that come on before me, those Opie and Anthony guys.
The doom and gloomers.
Yeah.
You suck, you suck, you suck. This sucks,
I told them today, I was like, you guys are on, they won an award or whatever. They're one of iTunes' top podcasts of 2013.
Wow.
But Opie and Anthony go, there's 12 fucking other people that are in the top 12. That doesn't mean shit.
So we're up with so-and-so?
Yeah, exactly.
I won the lottery. Fucking taxes.
Yeah. Two people won. I got to split this? Bullshit. So what's going on with you?
None. I'm trying to become a rock star.
Yeah. This I love your I feel like you've been slowly taking this journey into rock stardom.
I have been.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like you started trying to mesh comedy with metal.
Yep.
When did you start? This is what I was curious about. When did your rock heroes start to become like friends of yours? Like when did you start to get to the point where like guys from Metallica and stuff?
Mid-90s.
And why was that? Was that SNL or was that incorporated?
It was definitely SNL.
Yeah.
SNL was the bands would come along.
Mm-hmm.
Where I got to meet Jerry Cantrell, Alice in Chains, and Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Metallica Lars came to one of the shows before he was on it.
Just to check it out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so that started there. And then Brian Johnson
mm-hmm.
was from doing stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone saw me doing the hokey pokey on one of my DVDs, and then he hunted me down through that connection.
That's cool.
Dude, it's the greatest.
And is it one of those things where these guys are like, they're meeting everybody at SNL, they find out you're a real fan, and all of a sudden,
I tell them
hanging.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to let them know.
There was never any part of you that was like, I gotta be cool around these guys.
No.
Gotta make sure they know I'm still cool, and I got my own shit going on, too.
No.
No ego.
No ego.
Good.
Straight up. I slept over to watch you.
Yeah.
I drove in a van for 9 hours from Atlanta.
Because if you're gonna get to meet the guys that you're fans of, you gotta be yourself. You gotta be that fan.
The first night hanging out with Lars I was really nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Not nervous, but he's just so normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, what do you got going on tonight? I said, my best friend I grew up with is coming to, he's like, well, bring him, we'll meet at this bar.
Mm-hmm.
And we went there and we're just hanging, no one's bothering him, and we're just hanging out in the bar, and my friend Phil comes, and thank God for Phil. Phil's like, I saw you in Brooklyn when we were like 16. He's like, dude, you were out that gig at Lamar East? Like, yeah. And so that was,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that was the first big whoop-de. That was huge.
Because that's how
Lars, Metallica.
Like now when I hang out with like
Huge.
wrestlers, because I'm like the biggest wrestling fan ever, and I'm getting to the point now where wrestlers are like, yeah, let's go hang out, and I have to be like, okay, I'm gonna just whatever their level of normal is, I got to stay there. You know what I mean? Like I got to stay as normal and cool. And if they start talking about wrestling, I'll jump in. But if they're not talking about wrestling, I'm not saying a word.
I still do tap dance with that game if I'm around rockers. I will not I won't bring up any music whatsoever unless they do it.
Right.
If that's the rule. If you're hanging out with me, don't bring up comics.
Right.
Unless you really start talking about, and that's another fight. There's a little bit of an ego and jealousy thing. So I don't like when they're like, "Oh, do you know so and so?" Oh, yeah, I know so and so.
Yeah, we're hanging out with me though.
He's funny. Yeah, he's great. So what are we doing tonight?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about anybody else. I made this relationship,
and I wonder if that exists in their world. And I know it. I've hung out with rock guys where
I'll bet it does.
I said, so-and-so, and they get a face. I go, what's the face? They go, I don't know, maybe because they copy everything we do. Like, all right, this exists everywhere.
Well, that's like, what's his name from Iron Maiden in or whoever. I'm terrible with metal, but in some kind of monster. I think maybe Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine.
In some kind of monster where you're like, this guy's an icon in his own right, and he's still fucked up about not being in Metallica.
They kicked him out.
Right. And after all these years of doing his own thing, and being Dave Mustaine and being like this rock god in and of itself, he's still like...
I could explain that to you.
How?
It's real easy.
How?
I'll take me, Dane Cook. You can look at it too. Yeah, but you're great. Yeah, but he's worth $50 million.
And that's it.
That's it. He sells out gardens.
He's doing 3 nights at the Garden.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Show's over. Yeah, but you're on SNL. Yeah, but he's sold out 3 nights. $80 billion.
And that's it.
And he's off for the rest of the year.
Right.
I'm plugging at Yuck Yucks.
Yeah.
You're the funniest guy. Oh, thank you.
And it's like you got kicked out of being Dane Cook.
Right.
Like you could have been Dane Cook.
I could have been Dane Cook, and I got kicked out.
Right.
Because I couldn't get my stuff together. But now Dane Cook went and became this, and I'm like Dane Cook Jr. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How do you handle being on how do you handle being on a trip with the Hetfields then? Like, are you sitting there the whole?
So normal.
Or is it just
it's too
we're
normal
at the
now.
point where
it's
cool?
It's at the point where I'm hanging out with Fred.
Yeah.
Where I forget. I honestly, I see a whole different person. Mm-hmm. Completely the way I see it is when my family hangs out with me, they don't see me as Jim, the guy in the entertainment world. They don't realize it, and they think it's weird when someone comes up to me like, "Hey, can we get a picture?
Yeah,
we saw you," and they recite lines, and they're like, "Oh, I keep forgetting you do that."
Yeah, you got that show business thing going on.
Right. I'm that way with like a Hetfield or something. I just completely forget. Oh, that's right.
Which is that's a huge stretch for you.
Yes.
I mean, for you to get to that point is like
yes.
a lot of shit must have gone down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's been developed for a long time.
Our kids grew up together.
Right.
Our kids grew up together.
Well, so now, because I was thinking about you, like kind of just sort of developing into this rock star thing where you incorporate it into comedy, and then you're like, oh, maybe I'll try to put out a song, and
right.
Because Santa Claus Ain't Coming to Town,
right,
is like straight metal
song,
Christmas song,
hands down.
And so as you're thinking like, okay, I'm gonna start with like a metal Christmas song because that's like, oh, the comedian's doing a Christmas song, and then next you're like, oh, now he's just doing songs.
Well, Sam, you're pretty much on. Here's the real mission behind it.
Yeah, the
mission was, I am doing a record in January. Already had it planned. Mm-hmm. All this started from me doing this at Orion and metal festivals where I started doing the comedy and the metal and mixing together. But I never recorded anything. Right. I never put anything out there. In my head, I always saw this as a monster concert, a monster event. It's nothing's ever been seen like it before.
Okay.
It's not Tenacious D, because Tenacious D's phenomenal musicians, but their songs are...
It's tongue-in-cheek, the whole thing.
It's tongue-in-cheek from beginning to end.
Right.
I don't want to be tongue-in-cheek.
So this is not comedy rock.
No.
It's rock.
The lyrics will be comical at times.
Right.
But the rock is going to smash you in the head.
Right.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to come at you hard.
Are you worried, though? Because it seems like rock is not the thing right now.
Not at all, because I know my demographic lives. Mm-hmm. I'm going straight for my age group that are all metal, hard rock fans, grew up Van Halen, Judas Priest, Dio, Metallica, and now we're stuck to just when the kids are gone and everyone's gone before we get to listen to that. I'm going for that group and their kids.
Right.
So the music works. It's the lyrics. You know, my kids get in the car. They like the riff of Number of the Beast, but the minute 6, 6, 6, 9, hell and fire, like that. Well, what are we listening to?
So what are you going to do to stop that?
Like Santa. People laugh because they can relate to it.
Right.
Like, oh my God, when you started yelling at your daughter about you live in our house, I realized my stand-up, where I'm at now in life, I found my niche is family with a little bit of an edge. Cosby with a leather jacket.
Yeah, I like it.
And why not incorporate that in the metal world? Mm-hmm. If it's working there, it'll work there.
How long did it take when you were decided to be the edgy family guy? That's your comedy thing.
Yeah.
I want to be an edgy family guy. Is that conscious? Because that was not you. Mm-mm. And do you have to be like, okay, I'm going to give myself X number of years to make this transition over here?
Here's what happened. It was I was struggling with it for a while. Mm-hmm. Now, after SNL and Half Baked pushed me in a different light.
Yeah.
All my stand-up was, a little bit stoner. It wasn't full-blown stoner. A little bit of stoner, a little bit of partier. That's where I was in the young 20s.
Yeah.
Just got married. all that stuff. If you look at Comedy Central, it's relationship, it's partying. SNL and Half Baked pushed me into this. He's a frat stoner.
Right. Well,
So
and because Half Baked was so popular,
huge.
and because you look like a stoner.
And I look like a stoner.
It's perfect.
And I was for a while.
Yeah.
I was for a while. But I bought into that persona.
But that's got to be a difficult thing because you're like, this is guaranteed money. Like, if I just do the stoner thing, people are still buying Half Baked on DVD. There's always going to be stoners.
I had a huge Jerry Garcia following.
Yeah.
I was the Grateful Dead, but I also...
And then if I could put on a fucking goat beard or something when I'm out there, I could just... That's just money.
That's it. My friends and family were starting to be like, dude, are you really buying into this?
Right.
Like, you that guy Offstage, too? Like, what's going on here?
Like, your wife has to sit there and be like, are you pretending to be a stoner?
Yeah, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
What's going on? And even me, I was miserable with it. I had 3 little kids, and I am a family guy. I'm the solid family guy in my family, and I always put it out there. So it was a conscious decision. I struggled with it for years, and then
because at first I would assume your fan base, they're all stoners.
Yeah.
A lot of them are probably going to be like, I don't want to hear about your kids. This is cool.
Yeah, right.
This is not cool.
That's right. And I was scared to death of that. And then 1998, I went out, did a college tour, didn't take money, just took the door, brought my dad, brought everyone. I said, all right, this is it. If they accept me, then I'll be all right with my demographic.
And the dad shit probably changed everything because, like, all these great dad stories, like, all of a sudden everybody can relate to it.
Everyone can relate to the dad, and I kept it still edgy enough where it was hilarious.
It's still shit jokes.
At the end of the day, it's a shit joke.
Yeah, he's shitting himself.
That's it. At the end of the day, it's shit jokes, and he can't remember things, and he insults people.
Right.
So, but now I don't curse and make it filthy, and, hey, you know, what the fuck? It's completely, it's what I used to do, but just clean.
How much does planning stuff like that actually work most of the time? Because you've been in the business long enough that, like, people come out and they're like, oh, I got this plan, I'm going to do this. Over the course of the next 10 years, I'm going to do that. And then I realized that. Like, I had a plan when I was 20 and then 25. I'm 30 now, and this isn't the plan, but I'm just rolling now. It's just like, I'm going to roll with this.
My plans are constantly getting thrown out the window.
Exactly.
Although...
I got to retool this plan a little bit.
The best plan I ever had, I accomplished, which is when I was 21. I said, I'm going to move to, after I become house MC at this comedy club, I'm going to be the best feature. Then I'm going to blow headliners out the door, and I'm going to become a headliner. Then I'm going to do the road. Now I'm going to go up New York, get on television. That happened in 6-7 months. I got the Uptown Comedy Club. And then a year or two later, I'm going to be on network TV. Boom, Saturday Night Live. Since then, the plans have been disastrous.
Which has to make you feel better, though, because you know now when you see these young guys that are super successful, you're like, just wait.
Yeah.
Just
so I know.
wait, buddy.
But at the same time, this is what started me again with 2008 when I turned the corner again. I came to a point where, well, I got to talk to Cosby on my radio show and Jerry Seinfeld, and Cosby was monstrous on my show. Huge influence. But I also really sat down and went, you know, you weren't smoking, you weren't partying, and you weren't this guy, and you had a plan, and just your stand-up got you all the way to the movie Half Baked. You weren't a stoner.
Yeah.
You were kicking ass. And then you fell into this, so if you could do it then, you could turn around and do it again.
I got you.
And so
like, you think you were losing work ethic because you're famous now, and it's like...
Absolutely.
I got you.
Hands down I was.
As opposed to just keep pushing.
And now
being like Ryan Seacrest and just, I'll do all the jobs. I'll do all the jobs.
Yes. And now 2008 to start again. All right. It's going to take a couple years. And I'm going to say right now, 2013, 5-6 years later after I turned that corner, I'm starting to see the results.
That's great.
Starting to see the results.
Yeah.
But that's a long plan. It's 5 years.
Yeah. And it takes that long before, like, you have to stick to it.
You have to stick to it.
Quit 3 or 4 years in, and it's like it didn't work.
Same with the rock thing. I've been trying this for years, and I mean, if you really study me, I did it with the band on my first DVD, which is called Hardcore. And before I did that DVD, I was already touring with a band, and we would do a little more edgier stuff live. now I came to fruition where I'm tired of having comedy managers that just don't get this. So I went through the music world, and the music world is what's backing me now. Great management, great music lawyers, and now I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going for this.
Well, we're out of time.
Dude, this is fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Hey, congrats, man.
Thank you.
You're going to do very well.
And congrats to you. You're also going to continue to do very well.
Thank you. But you're going to do great.
Thank you very much. Santa Claus Ain't Coming to Town is, of course, on iTunes. We've been playing it on this channel.
The video's on now.
Much. And you got a video, too.
The video's on YouTube today. It's on Billboard. It's being featured on Billboard.
That's awesome. Check it out. And before we go, I also got to tell you, the time is running out. Christmas is just days away. If you don't know what you're going to do yet, here's a quick and easy solution that she's going to love, Jim Breuer. Go see Steven Singer. It's all you need to do. Everybody knows he's one of the top jewelers anywhere because he's always coming up with new and exciting diamond jewelry. This year, he's the first jeweler in the country to have unbelievable colored diamonds in many colors, like blue, green, yellow. If you're thinking that sounds expensive, you're absolutely wrong. At Steven Singer Jewelers, you can buy a gorgeous colored diamond necklace starting at only $229. These diamonds are really different. Make your gift stand out this holiday season. Give a gift like the sky blue diamond circle necklace or the sunshine yellow diamond circle necklace. Go see the entire collection of colored diamonds now online at IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping is guaranteed to arrive by Christmas. Don't wait any longer. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com now to finish your holiday shopping. Don't forget, Steven's free shipping guarantees she'll get it by Christmas. Steven makes shopping fun, whether it's in the showroom at the other corner of 8th and Walnut, on the phone at 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER, or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. Go check out Jim Brewer's video and song on iTunes and YouTube. Santa Claus Ain't Coming to Town. Ron and Fez are coming up next. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Sam.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Opie and Anthony Show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A Show on Facebook at Facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey!